I want you to think about this, okay? What is it that sets you free? What is it that comes naturally to you? Or what is not natural to you but sparks your interest, right? We all have different ways of getting to our planned destination, I'm gonna say. And the path isn't straight. It's curvy, it's sharp turns sometimes. Our life can change drastically in a really short period of time. It can elongate. And we can be really uncomfortable with those changes, right? But what sets you free? What alleviates you from even thinking about those things and the time of your path and the way that your life is going? If you're working from your mission and from your heart, that stuff isn't gonna faze you, you know? So think about that, please. What sets you free? All right, let's do one more shuffle here, and then let's pull some cards. All right, so you got Devil Energy, Ten of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and I'm gonna pull a couple more cards here to clarify. Wow, okay, very interesting. So right now we got, starting off with Devil Energy. Devil Energy is actually an attachment, right? So Devil Energy can be third parties. It can be the thing that really drives people to addiction, the thing that drives people to toxic relationship. The thing is often unresolved healing and unresolved shadow work. So then we got Ten of Wands right away after that. And this could be about fire energy. There's so many wands here that I think that this is for a fire sign. So Aries, Sag, and Leo, or if you have somebody with strong fire energy in your life, this message could be for them or about them. We got the Wheel of Fortune, which is, I believe, Sagittarian energy here. So Aries, Sagittarius, and then Hermit is actually, I think, Virgo. So those are the signs that are popping up here, and those are also the Major Arcana cards. Let's get into this reading here. I'm very interested to see what's going to come through. So I did mention about the Devil Energy. And yeah, so it literally says addiction and negativity, right? So this one's heavier, this reading, but often those ones are the most important. So though it may feel frightening when the devil appears in your reading, this is true, this card carries an urgent message and must be interpreted with total honesty. The darkness of the devil card takes the form of addiction, negativity, ooh, I'm tongue twisting today, or materialism. So polar opposite of authenticity, right? What are you showing off, right? It can indicate an ugly relationship with a person or a substance. Identify this dependency and how it is holding you back. The devil's hooves are strong and relentless. Their grip will not loosen unless a conscious change is made. So free yourself. I have so much message about freeing yourself. That is, don't even know why I wanted to start the reading about what is freedom to you, but clearly that is something that is coming through this reading heavily as well. Freedom is not through somebody else. Freedom is not through addiction, and freedom is not through material items. Freedom, the only time you find freedom, true freedom, is inside and in your authentic energy, in your authentic being, in your authentic spirit and self. So, bingo. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Let's read that one. I haven't read that one from this deck yet. Strong fire energy though. But let's see what that message is for you. So Ten of Wands. Wow, here we go, guys. So much going on here. So burdens, blockage, and difficulty. The Ten of Wands is a difficult card to face. Mental or physical burdens have been weighing on your spirit. Over time, this leads to hopelessness and depression. You simply can't get through to what you want. You cannot see the way. If this card appears in response to a person or situation, it may be best to simply walk away. But if this card comes up frequently, it indicates that you are attracted to negativity. You choose to walk the hard road. You choose to walk the hard road. Right? And I'm going to say this again. The further away that you are from your true, authentic spirit and self, that's choosing the hard road. That's choosing the very, very much so the difficult route. And why can't you get through what you're doing? I don't feel like you have freedom either. And what that takes to get to that point is to sit with yourself and to really, really, really look at your motives behind what you're doing, right? There's really nobody to blame here other than yourself, and often we like to take our frustrations out on others and use that victim mentality. Well, you did this, you did that, it's your fault, I'm addicted to this because I grew up like that, and blah blah blah. Meanwhile, we're all in control of our decisions, and for the most part our lives. After a certain point, we're released to that. That's generally, and this is also my interpretation of the reading in the cards, so if I'm being a little bit more harsh and honest today about that, then that's what needs to be said. So I'm just going to continue with that loving, passionate message and energy that fuels me here. So then we have the Wheel of Fortune, guys, which is like luck is on your side, and also to a degree, yeah, so basically like the universe is really pushing you right now, really pushing you. Let's just read that card. The Wheel of Fortune is destiny, change of course. There we go. Here we go. This could be some part of the answer. Whether day or night, the Wheel of Fortune is always in motion. Some call it fate, others destiny. It's possible to go for months or years without feeling its presence. But when this card appears, the eye of the wheel is fixed upon you. Don't be surprised if there's a change of course heading your way, something you'd least expect. Whatever happens to you during this time, know that it's bringing you closer to your life's purpose. So, there we go. The universe is really, really, really trying to help you out. And there could be somebody popping up in your life or somebody being taken, removed to help guide you back onto your path there. So you can be living your life's purpose, right? Because when you don't feel like you're living from your purpose, can bring us a lot of distress and pain and negativity when we're not happy with what we're putting energy-wise to ourselves and what we're giving out into the world. That's an important exchange, guys. More important than we even know. So 3 of Wands, more fire energy here. Then I have the 5 of Wands and Hermit after that. So let's see what this one says here. These two are very similar here. All right, 3 of Wands there. 3 of Wands. Okay. Envisioning the future. So the 3 of Wands indicates you've had continued support from others, perhaps from your parents or 2 good friends. With their help, you formed a sense of self, of your values and morals. But now it's time to rely on yourself for guidance. Clarify your goals and cast others' needs and opinions aside. The future is infinite, and it's yours. No one else can see through its layers of light and shadow. If you look at that, that's a beautiful card. That's self-explanatory. I'm not gonna put too much of my insight on that one because I completely agree with what that said. Next we have the Five of Wands there, and that says, okay, so scattered and lack of focus and feeling lost. The Five of Wands is a card of conflict. You may find yourself scattered, distracted, tending to everything and nothing. Since wands deal with our dreams and goals, it usually means this conflict resides within. Your energy moves towards in many directions, yet you are suffering inside. Take this card as a warning. Find ways to bring calm and focus to your mind, or these troubles will only increase. Huge, huge, huge messages here. So expect something to change. And, you know, what you do with that, how are you planning on shining with that new event that is taking place in your life? So then we have the Hermit, which is this little turtle guy in his shell. Hermit energy is huge right now. I've been getting this like almost every reading. It's also very Scorpion. It is Virgo with the groundedness, but in my opinion, the retracting side of it is very Scorpio. So let's read what that one says. Hermit. Solitude and meditation. There's your answer to all of this. This is where you're going to find the answers. This is where you're going to find contentment. Once you find contentment, you can only move upwards from the scale, basically, right? So, solitude and meditation. The idea of being a hermit is not supported in our society. Right now it is. I'm just kidding. It's actually really not. But in the realm of tarot, hermits are highly celebrated and valued creatures. Through meditation, solitude, and stillness, they bring wisdom to all. When this card appears, it's time to step back from the business and day-to-day life and focus on your inner realm. Become more self-aware. If you're intrigued by meditation, start now. Spend your time by yourself. Your inner fire is ready to be lit, and it will shine for all to see. Well, that's nice. That's a nice way to end this kind of like intense message and reading today. A lot of fire signs, a lot of message about that. Seems like you have a big flame and don't really know where it's headed, but you can pinpoint that and find out what sets you free with a little bit of meditation. And, you know, right now we're forced to be so much with ourselves. It's causing people conflict. It's causing them, I've never had to, you know, sit or stop moving in motion as much as now, but that can be a huge strength, and that can be where you find a lot of new direction and like almost cut through the line in your life right now of, okay, all these things would have had to have happened for me to retract and get to this point of meditating and finding that spiritual element of the self. But now is an opportunity to do it, right? Especially with everything going on right now, like COVID and stuff. We have to control that anxiety and fear that's enriched in the world and turn it into gratitude and love. That's the way we're gonna get through this. So yeah, strong message again. Hopefully it helped. And if you don't like the outcome of this reading, you don't like some of it, then you can change that, right? We all are in control, and we all are creators. So start your day with my recommendation is trying to start your day with aligning it, meditating, and aligning it with your purpose, creativity, and self-expression, and then making decisions and movement from there, right? That's what I try to do. Sometimes it takes me half the day to get there, but gotta be done. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a great day, okay?